Hello friends and welcome back to RimWorld where, oh boy, let's see what we can, hello, what's going on with this then, hey? Well, it's excellent. Alright, if that's the case, Bucky, do you want to come and put this on? Because I would like you to be wearing armor. That'd be very nice. I don't want to see anyone out there not wearing armor. That seems like a rather silly thing to do. Good, okay, so that's taken care of. You've already got your helmet, that's nice. What is this? An Arcelium Sea Axe. That's interesting. We should keep an eye on that. Okay, great. Speaking of not keeping an eye on it immediately, let's get back to work, shall we? Now, have we still got everyone restricted? No, we don't. So I'm thinking, what I might do is, if I say, let's hide inside for a while. Actually, you and Evo need to be in your indoor zones. Let's see what we can do about accelerating up a little bit here and trying to get done a few of the jobs in the base. We'll try and get on top of a little bit of this, because that should be included in Dear God Hide. Yes? Yes. Okay, great. So we'll grind up these guys, we'll turn some chunks into some magicite, we'll do, wait, where is, oh, I sold it. Right, so we'll turn some chunks into magicite, there's 448, 484 there, and it looks like the next braces of the pacifist is about to arrive. That is fantastic. We can now give that to Truge and get her up and running. What else do we need to worry about here? Well, there's a whole bunch of stuff here that we need to worry about. That's totally fine. And we can also go ahead and set everything up here to allow, because there's some guns there that we can go ahead and grab. Bob is putting back... Oh, okay. So, zombies can do construction? They certainly can. Okay, cool. Well, that's handy. Should I be keeping the zombies doing work? I mean, I don't think there's actually any huge downside to it, with the exception that when my people see them, they're going to be upset because, like, Bolo, how do you feel? You're okay? Giggles, how do you feel? Your friend Borg died. Yeah, that's my bad. Nika, how do you feel? Positive vibes times 4. Well, maybe having Bob running around and doing some construction here is actually pretty cool. Yeah, maybe we just let that go. Maybe we also make sure that this is suspended for a little while, just so that we can, use those things, should we need to. How are we looking? 7.4 days remain. Man, if you'd like, actually, hey Bob, do you want to? Oh, okay. Well, we'll just expand our little Dear God Hide zone. Because I need this wall to be repaired, friends, very badly. So, Bob, if you'd like to be in charge of doing that, because I can just force you to do that forever and you'll never stop. And I feel like that's totally fine. In fact, you know what? Look, I think it's okay if we... whoops. Oh, shit. Who was it? Who was the... Oh, God. Okay. It was Evo. You need to be indoors. And who was the other person? Was it Engo? Gosh, I have totally forgotten. And I'm kind like... Look, I'll be honest. There's plenty of things... There's plenty of things that happen in this game where... I don't know if you guys have realized that when you play a video game and it's just you playing and you're enjoying yourself and doing your thing, it's relatively easy to pause and keep track of everything that's going on. It's relatively simple to do that. However, when you're trying to play a game like this... and you're trying to do it at 3 speed, which is what I always play at. Now, some people might say that it's rather unwise of me to be playing at level 3 speed, because that's when horrible, horrible, horrible things happen. But, you know, it's my way of keeping things moving and keeping things interesting, so that you're not just constantly sitting here watching me build a single wall for an entire episode. Though that still does happen. But let's not talk too much about this and you know, think about it too much, because otherwise we'll... Anyway, so it's very easy when you're running at 3 speed, when you're trying to manage all of these things, to, like, miss stuff and to have things that slip past you. It's also very easy for that to happen when you're trying to play the game, but you're also trying to talk and trying to be entertaining at the same time. I'll tell you. That takes a little bit of brain work, and sometimes my brain don't work. So, you know, you'll just have to forgive me a little bit. Let's see. We're losing some respect from our fellow colonists, and that's a bit of a shame, but hopefully it's not going to be too much. Now, how are we doing for materials in this this here base? We've got 156 steel, so we could consider completing this because it's got plasteel. And then, what else did we have? Okay, look, hang on. Where's my scanner? Uranium, steel. Steel remains here, and this one is still on, but aha, we're going to have to reinstall it down a couple of notches to about there. There is 30 steel there, but it's not really enough to worry about. This one, there's still a couple of points there. This one, there's some arcelium, and then there's some jade over here, but we don't care about that. Aha, there's the uranium, which we probably don't need at this particular point in time, so we're going to toggle that one off. And there is also... Right. Okay, hang on. It's fine. It's fine. Here we go. We're just going to take a few deep breaths. We'll plan a few things out, and then we'll come back. There is also a very lovely amount of steel right here that we can tap into in a moment as well. Now, their pods have gone haywire, and they're landing everywhere. That is unfortunate, and we are going to have to deal with that right now. If everyone could recruit up, please, and run to your defensive positions. And what we'll also do is, let's see, Tomoko and Bob. Yeah, Tomoko, do you want to equip that Doomsday rocket launcher? And Bob, if you two would like to just sort of move over here a little bit for me. You're not going to be able to find a reasonably sized squad to attack. But you know what? If you've got a Doomsday rocket launcher in your hands, you may as well use it, hey? You may as well. All right. Just fire it whatever you fancy, Tomoko. Maybe actually don't do... No. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. Okay, let's just straight up melee attack this guy. In fact, Tomoko, do you want to take a step or two back? Leave Bob to do the... take a step or two back. Leave Bob... Wait, what are you wielding? It's a pistol. Okay, let's get that out. Bob, I'm sorry. Okay, Tomoko, if you'd like to just straight up shoot. Anytime, damn it. Okay, Tomoko is down. That's a real shame, but everyone has lined up and we're ready to defend invaders. They are coming in through the front door, which is fantastic, with the exception of these shits down here who are busy trying to destroy a wall, and I don't actually care too much about that. So, oh, and there's one guy that's still in here, and hopefully you'll be kind enough to hit a trap. No, guess not. Okay, cool. So let's finish off this crew that are coming in through the front of the base. Aardvark has reached level 12. That's always nice to see. Very nice. One more to go, and then we'll all head down. I can't actually accelerate. Without changing the game speed, I can't accelerate beyond what we're doing. This guy's going to get in and try and kill my non-existent chickens, which is hilarious. Okay. Last enemy at the front of the base. Very nice. Okay, everyone. Let's get shifting. We're going to all move our way down to about here. And then we're going to step through and take care of these guys who are, at the moment, they're just destroying power conduits, which is really not a huge problem. I'm not really too terribly worried about it, but getting in and taking them out would be a nice thing to do. So what we're going to do is just move to there. Fantastic. And then if we could just walk past them. This guy's going to try and break this door, but we're going to get a couple of run and gun shots on him. And this guy here, we're going to get a couple of shots. Perfect. Well done. Uh-oh. Nope. Alright, good. That wasn't too bad, all told. Not too bad at all. Okay, and everyone seems happy. No more enemies on the map. Good stuff. Let's keep moving. We'll go back up. We'll just go to 3 speed. I think 4 speed is probably a little bit more than what we need. And I would like to remove these slag chunks as well, if we could get those out of the main area of the base there. We've also got some components that have been dropped here. I may as well haul those in urgently and just get them out of the way. And ooh, a sniper rifle and a shotgun. Fantastic. Let's get those hauled in as well. We've also got a bunch of lovely new wood. That can be turned into well, whatever we want it to be, honestly. Although at the moment, really, the only thing that's using wood is the limestone hearth. There's not really anything else that we're using wood for. I suppose I could do a little bit of that. Yeah, that would make sense. And this this bird meat here, let's get that hauled into the freezer, please, guys. That seems like a much more logical place to store it, because at the moment, oh, it is frozen. Well, we didn't need to worry about that, but you know what? It makes me feel a little bit better. It makes me feel just a little bit better. So let's keep on doing that sort of thing there. We do have a rotten turkey there, which is not the greatest. And we do have a little bit of wildlife mooching about, but most of it seems to be predators. We can have that, thank you. And what's all... Oh my god. Okay. And there's a warg here that needs some tending, but that's totally fine. There's also a bunch of uranium here, which I'm actually going to mark as urgent haul to bring that in, and a dead scyther, so we may as well grab them as well. There's a fair amount of meat down here, and you know what? Let's just grab... let's see. Evo, you don't have any armor on, mate. Where did your armor go? Oh dear. Oh dearie me. That is a problem, Evo. The last thing I want... I thought I was on top of the armor, but the last thing I want is to see one of my people not wearing armor. What do we need for our armor? Advanced component plasteel uranium. Okay, it's the uranium that we're currently lacking. We do have the advanced component, and I'm pretty sure we should have enough uranium because we've been mining it. Uranium... No? Huh. Well. Oh, well, we've just tagged up a whole bunch of it to bring up from the bottom of the map, so that's totally fine. That should be enough. All we need now is to get some more plasteel up, and that's going to come from... not that one. Not that one. So yeah, that one needs to be relocated, and I guess... well, this one, right? Okay, great. So let's also get this down to here. And is someone going to come and do this at some point? Or is it because... no, everyone's unrestricted. Okay, so I guess per... sorry to wake you, mate. Forbidden. Unrestricted. Per. Unrestricted. Oh, I see. I see, I see. Is it because the one that we are selecting to relocate... okay, so that one's okay. Is it this one that we've selected to relocate, or is it this one we've selected to relocate? I'm not sure. Maybe. If I select the blueprint, it'll tell me where it's going to try and bring it from, which is somewhere... aha, there you are. Okay, so Per, now that I've done that, if you be so kind as to come and do this, and then... get the rest of that power conduit done. Let's see what we can do about getting some more plasteel up and running. What's this? Some slate? Don't care. Okay, great. So that should help out once we get those things up and running again. It does look like we're getting towards the warmer... nope, okay, never mind. I was going to say, getting towards the warmer part of the year, but no, it doesn't seem that that's the case. So let's just ignore what I said there, and we'll let everything else carry on as it go. Some more corn coming in. It looks like there's some more Devil Stranded potential here, and Giggles is making us some delightful chem fuel out of some wood. There are some braces of the Pacifist on the way, and we will absolutely smack that onto Truge as soon as we can. And then once that's done, we can start getting a little bit more Magicite up and running as well, so that will be lovely. Now, one of the other things that I'm thinking is, we've got a good amount of sea axes and things here. I feel like I should reserve those for the next batch of zombies, because, I mean, zombies we can give tainted armor to, so we need to keep our eyes peeled. In fact, we need to be very careful. The next time that we see a raid with humans, I mean, this doesn't help. What's going on? They intend to breach your walls. Fan-fucking-tastic. My favorite. Which means they're probably going to come in through here, which means... hi, everyone. If you'd all like to wake up, please, and come up here. What we're going to... I mean, let's double-check to see which way they're going first. It doesn't... yes, it does. Here they come. Okay, so what we're going to do is, if we just form a nice big long line here... I could have used the murder box here, but I'm thinking... Oh, hello. Which way are you going? Are you going this way? They are going this way. Okay, so let's regroup over here then. The alternative, actually, they might try and come in through here. The alternative is that they might try to be real shits about it and then come straight past us and come down here to my favorite and most hated location, which is possible. Let's see what this guy's going to do. He's going to use a thump cannon on a granite wall. This is a granite wall here, but it doesn't look like... He might be going for this one? Yeah. Yeah, okay. They absolutely are going for those walls at the south there, which is a real shit. A real shit, I've got to say. These guys look like they're actually coming back around to the top here. So let's go ahead and move to our standard defensive positions. We'll leave these scythers to their business. They're going to move down with the thumper down to the bottom end of the base. No? No? Okay, they're not quite deciding which way they want to go. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Let's grab everyone. And in fact, Camber, could you do me a favor? And let's go ahead and just let you fire at whatever you fancy at, my friend. So actually, maybe just fire at this guy for me. Pop a shot into them. Yeah, see this fecker? He's going for this wall again. Oh, no, it's a different wall this time. Okay, great. In fact, that's a very bad place for you to be, mate. That's a very bad place for you to be. Let's go and take care of this right now. There are a couple of scythers here, but with the amount of firepower we have, I'm pretty confident that we can take care of this. Right. Okay, let's fall back around the corner here. We're running and gunning as we go. We should be able to take these scythers down relatively simply. There we go. It's all happy. It's all good. Let's fall back in. Let's fall back in and fade back around the corner. We're going to use range to our advantage here. Range and superior firepower. Now, these guys are going to come around one at a time. The other ones seem to be moving off to the north, and that's good. It means that we're splitting the pack. So let's step out now, and we'll slam this guy. Very nice. Now, let's see who we've got in here. I would also, Sugar, like you to melee attack this centipede. Step right up. And let's see if we can lock him down. Very nice, everyone. Very nice work indeed. Eric and Truge, if you could take care of some wounds whilst we're moving. Let's get up here and we're going to take care. Are these guys going to come around the top? No. They're coming down towards us, but let's keep an eye on them. If they do start to move in over the top, then we will absolutely move around and go and tackle them there. It looks like the pikeman is going to take a shot or two on us. And you know what? Actually, before I go any further, Evo, get the hell inside. Get away from the rest of the pack, mate, because without armor, I am absolutely running the risk of letting you die, and that is a very, very much not the thing that I want right now. Everyone go to your defense positions with the exception of, oh no, Evo's already in the right position. That is fantastic. Getting behind there. These two turrets are going to take a shot or two at these puppies as they step around the corner, and we are going to come in, hopefully in time, to do a good amount of damage and not murder, not get murdered by these rocket launchers that I am not looking forward to getting hit by. We have taken a shot near us, but we haven't actually taken any major damage by the looks of it, and we are through it. I'm going to stand here for a moment and let Eric and Truge do their thing. We've got 48 mana remaining here and 26 here. Do we have the ability to... Okay, Bowler's going to go on a sad wander. That's totally fine. Eric and Truge doing some more heals. Evo needs a little bit of a heal, guys. No, it's a missing toe, which means that it can't be fixed up by the mage heal. So let's get him inside where an actual doctor can look after that. This guy has 215 out of 380 hit points remaining, but has been extinguished. And the trees that are on fire down here should be taken care of momentarily. And that, my friends, is another raid taken care of. Another squad of enemies ready to recycle. And that's good. It's very good. We're okay. We're doing okay. I mean, this is going to tick me off for a little bit. Because it's just outside of the home zone. And therefore, it's just going to keep making me upset. Truge and Eric... Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, guys, I'm so glad that you hooked up. I really am. You know, you're kind of perfect for each other. You both of the goddammit, the Grey Skunk Rabbi are coming for us. Okay, hang on. We better actually read the message here. They are attacking immediately. Okay, so there's not any nasty things that they're going to be doing. There are 80 friggin' 3 of them, and they're all armed with spears. And a couple of clubs are splashed around, and there's a relatively high amount of specials in here. So we've got a necromancer here, which is really not good. We've got a shadow, a chronomancer, which sounds rad, a kleptomaniac. No, I bet you that's not the one. Is it tycoon? I'm not sure. This guy's a geomancer. Insatiable. Is it someone else that's in that squad there? It doesn't really matter. Let's not worry about it too much. Let's just pause for, let's just, you know, let them start moving towards us. Where are our people? Okay, our people are all over the place. Let's make sure that we are all in the indoors please, zone. And actually, I need to make sure that that little blob of work time there is not being used. Let's get everyone indoors. While this squad moves up, so that no one's over... Gibero. This should not be indoors, my friends. Is it actually indoors? Fuck, it is. Okay, alright, well, let's turn off the this and... let's turn all of that off, and let's just straight up go to our defensive positions, everyone. Let's get prepared. I can hear a lot of dinking and donking here, which means that these guys are using some abilities all over the place. It doesn't fill me with confidence, I've got to say. Camber, whilst you're on the way, would you like to man that steel mortar there for me? I think that putting a shot, my goodness me, my frame rate is through the floor. And these guys have decided to kick open a door, which I'm very upset about. Please don't break that door. Let's have a look at the door. 23. So they are going to break this door down. This is actually pretty bad, and they are going to swarm us. Wow, the frame rate actually just jumped way up. What? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and guess that's a chronomancer thing, where they've frozen themselves in time. Sugar and Engo, I need you to come up front. And then, man, I need you to take a step back. And I need you to re-equip your charge rifle for me. And then Sugar and Engo, I need you to... That'll be fine. My god, they are moving. Okay, what on earth is happening with you? Double time. Okay, they've got a commander out there somewhere. Let's go down to half speed here, because the rate that these guys are moving is starting to concern me in a very large way. This guy has just slipped straight through. Let's see if we can get in and take him down. He is a technomancer. So let's send Engo in there. And Sugar, stand by. Stand by. You're going to melee attack this guy. Great. Fantastic. Okay, so while we're doing all of this, I am going to straight up go ahead and... Okay, let's do a corpse explosion on... I mean, these guys are still chrono frozen, so let's not, and say we did. Let's maybe do a raise undead in here. There's 3 guys there that we can play with. And Sugar is still tanking for us. Eric, I might need you to take a step forward, and Truge, I might need you to take a couple of steps this way. Eric, I think it's probably time that we throw down a circle of healing. Or is it Truge that has the circle of healing? No, it's neither of you, because we are both completely out of mana, which is very, very bad. And we don't have any mana potion, so we can't do the circle of healing. That is a real shame. That is a real shame. Okay, they are fleeing, and as a result, now I want to do that corpse explosion. I want to see this do some insane shit. So where is it? It is not here, evidently. No? Am I blind? I might be blind. I am very possibly blind. Or is it the case that... No? Hold on. Camber. Ah, okay. Corpse explosion in here, please. Well, not on that person, but can you do it on a corpse? And I just want to see this. Oh, it's counting down. 3, actually. You know what? Guys, just out of safety, just move out a little bit. I just want to see what happens. Is it going to chain react? No. Okay. Alright, and what are you all about, Senra? You're a bloodlusting bisexual prude with 12 points of mining and 9 points of artistic. And you also have, wait one, absolutely no shooting to speak of. And so as a result, I don't think I'm going to bother with you. But thank you for playing. And everyone else, good day. Enjoy getting off the map, and yeah, it's totally fine. All right, cool. Another raid done and dusted. We are totally fine. I'm just going to go ahead and... I'm not even going to bother because there's no armor to be had in here. So I'm just going to straight up say, all right, well, let's finish off that person there. Let's go ahead and allow selection all the way through here to pick up all of that stuff. And I'm going to grab Per and say, Per, I need you to prioritize this and this to get those up and running as soon as possible, if you would be so kind. And yeah, that I think is going to get us back to where we want to be, which is with a nice little secure zone here that we can use to protect our people. Did we actually get any undead out of that? No, it doesn't look like we did. So let's go ahead. So Canberra, if you could come over here, let's res some of these dudes. So what does consume corpse do? To replenish mana. Okay, that sounds awesome. Let's just raise undead in this zone here. We'll get a couple of these guys. I'm gonna do a... Should I? Yeah, let's do it. Let's consume a corpse. Okay, great. And let's wait for a moment and do another res. If you could come over here. Raise undead in this zone, please. Okay, great, and go about your business. Now, because I've done that, yeah, we can see that this is very rapidly decreasing, which means that, you know, Canberra is going to run out of mana soon. But here's what I'm hoping. All of these zombies that we just raised, they're going to go and start doing work, and that's a reasonable amount of them. What just exploded? It sounded like something to my right just exploded. But anyway, yeah, so there's 8 zombies over here. What just happened? Orange? Was that you? No? Okay, something went bang and I'm not entirely sure what it was. But anyway, my point here is, we don't quite have enough mana to maintain these guys long term, but what we are going to be able to do is just run them until we run out of mana, and then they'll just start dropping off. They'll start disappearing. In fact, should I go ahead and... is there no way to do a strip? Okay, there's not. So let's just go ahead and say strip for these. We'll let those zombies grab whatever tainted gear they fancy. Per has collapsed due to extreme exhaustion. That's totally fine. Let's slow down and have a look at Canberra. And Canberra has 3 points remaining of mana. I just want to see what happens here, right? So a couple of these should just start dropping off as soon as that mana hits 0. Hopefully not all of them. Nick is getting upset about the fact that they're having to do so many stripping of dead bodies, which, quite frankly, is understandable. So we're still sitting at 1. We're still sitting at 1. There are 8. Is that okay? Question mark? Okapi, can you do work? Incapable of intellectual. Yeah, that's fine. Like, at the moment, I would just like these zombies to be cremating bodies and doing that sort of thing. That'd be real handy. A timber wolf is hunting Labar. Okay, well, Labar is a zombie, so that's not really a problem. What we might just do, actually, all zombies, please report to the weapons room for me. And then we'll just keep an eye on where this Timberwolf is. Labar may not make it back, but you know what? It's not really a problem. It's a zombie. We don't care. So let's go ahead and get Labar back down here. And you know what? You know what? I have a cunning plan. This zone here, clear all, critical, corpse, human-like corpses. Allow all. That's totally fine, right? We'll mark that as crit. And then this whole corpse zone here, it's priority normal. Okay, great. So what we're going to do is just haul all of those bodies in. Are you okay, mate? All right. Maybe come this way and then around here. Or come this way. Oh, you've actually got a weapon, huh? Well, just try and melee attack it and see how you go. If you manage to take it down, that's fine. If not, then we've just lost a zombie and it's not really that much of a problem. How are you doing health-wise? Scratches. That's fine. You are bleeding somehow, which I'm not going to go into too much about because let's not worry about the details of this. And let's have a look at these guys. Actually, you guys all have... What are these, equas? Yeah. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. I'm happy to have these guys use equas. That's totally fine. How are you doing? Let's see how we go. Or how they go. Okay, great. And you may as well haul that back in, Labar. If you could prioritize hauling that in for me, that'd be fantastic. And yeah, let's get these zombies to work. What we're going to do is we'll just do this. And so we've got a stockpile zone here where we're going to stockpile bodies. I should probably put a little wall, just put a little wall around it. Here we go. So let's build a little wall that can go like a little something like this. Now, I know that this is kind of where we were using, like this was our firing zone for when we got attacked in here, but I'm sure it'll be fine, he said, hopefully. But yeah, if we put a little wall around it, then we can just stockpile a couple of dead bodies. It is freezing in here, so they'll be fresh. And then in the event that we don't have any zombies to take care of us, we can just, you know, just nip in there, grab ourselves a couple of fresh bodies, turn them into zombies. They're all naked, which is, I mean, maybe not the greatest, but that's totally fine. And yeah, just pop in. Create ourselves some fresh zombos. Get them to work. It'll be fun. It'll be great. We are missing a piece of wall here, Per. Maybe Okapi, can you do building? You can. If you'd like to do that for me, that'd make me real happy, mate. Real happy. Because that does really need to happen. It does really need to get done. But it'll probably get done right now. And as for all of the rest of this terrible garbage and this terrible raid and the remaining 3.7 days, well, friends, we're going to have to wait until next time. I'll see you then.